know it's important to continually engage with their target audience and get feedback on anything they do, especially big, important decisions and product launches. But sometimes those launches are moving so fast, they forget that important litmus test of being able to test those concepts with their target audience. Recently, we had a financial services brand come to us and they were looking to launch a new card. And they wanted to test 6 different options of how this card could come about. When they came to us, they envisioned a survey. We looked at that request and we thought, yes, we can do that. But we also want to understand the why behind the data. So we consulted with them to try to figure out how to construct a hybrid methodology so that we could not only get those all-important numbers that they and their board needed to make the decision, but also to make sure that we really understood where people were coming from and why they were making those choices and what resonated with them and how. We ran a very large survey. We recruited people directly from that participant pool who answered in specific ways that we were more curious about. And we were able to have deep dive conversations and really get to the meat of the insights and the rationale behind their choices. And that's when we learned that the team itself may need to pivot. That while certain elements of their product were especially compelling, as a whole, it wasn't necessarily going to rise to that key point in their wallet. So we were able to have conversations with the brand team to understand here's what's resonating, here's what they're gravitating to, and they were able to think, what can we do with that besides launch the card? What else can we do? Who else can we have conversations with? What other business models and sales mechanisms can we actually use based on that data? In those moments, where you learn information that is not necessarily answering the research objectives with a yes, no, it's saying an and, look at this over here. It's really important to have a flexible research team to grab onto that and say, what is going on over there? Let me dig a little bit deeper. Let me understand the whys behind that so that I can be a better partner with my client. Because coming back and saying, this doesn't resonate enough, is not being a helpful partner. It's digging in there. It's having that deep dive conversation. It's drilling into the analysis to understand where the wins are and presenting those and working with our client team and helping them make their pivot.